I was really impressed with the way that they worked and the condition resolved over a few weeks. So our paddocks around Waikato area can be quite wet during winter. We've got a clay base, so our horses are prone to getting dermatitis and mud fever in the winter. I got some bands and thought it can't hurt, and we'll give it a try, because at that point we would have, given anything a crack just to try and find an easier solution for treating our mud fever. Um, when we first put Stride on in the mares, I was taking photographs every day just to make sure that I did have some real evidence that they were improving. I think over a period of about 3 weeks, we saw significant improvement in our mare's mud fever. So we were really happy with that, to the point where we could remove the bands because it was pretty much resolved after 4 to 6 weeks. Before we used Stride on, taking care of mud fever was, it's something we had to really be on top of every morning and afternoon. So you'd have to go catch the horse. Sometimes they don't feel like being caught, and so then you essentially couldn't treat them. I'd always have to take my husband with me because of it being on the hind legs. I didn't want to treat those by myself, so it was quite a hassle actually trying to have to treat mud fever. And essentially we just kind of didn't get on top of it until we got Stride on. When we first got the Stride on, they were really easy to put on the mare. I got the Velcro option that could pull off because I was a little bit worried, what if she caught something inside the band, but I never had any problems with them falling off, and the mares tolerated them, and it didn't really change anything to do with their gait or affect them in any way. Having the bands on to treat the mud fever has really improved my routine, because I'm not having to go out and try and catch the horses and apply topical treatments to their hind legs every day. So we just check that they're still on, and they seem to just pretty much work all by themselves. I think having the Stride on bands is really good, especially from a safety perspective, because you're not having to go out there every day and try and treat their hind legs. It just takes away that aspect of things. You just put them on, and then you can pretty much forget about it, and just see the mud fever improve. I have recommended Stride on to other people who are dealing with mud fever, because I've seen such good results myself, and it's so easy to use, and I've had friends who have had positive results with it as well.